Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. This evening we have Dynasty Cardcast. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Dynasty Cardcast. Ignore the introduction. That was forced by Nick because he told me to say something funny. Well, this is episode 7, if I believe correctly and remember correctly, and we have a very special guest tonight, which is Munir. You would have seen him in other videos where I kidnapped him and recorded him in the basement of Geek Retreat Birmingham. Please introduce yourself, Munir.
Munir.
Okay.
I'm Nick.
Okay, MJ, please introduce yourself.
I'm MJ.
Okay, well, I guess I'm doing everyone's introduction. Munir. Hi, everyone. I'm Munir. I play Dynasty TCG, and I love playing with blue moons. Nick, introduce yourself. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm Nick. I think I'm the best Dynasty TCG player. It's just no cap. Like, I'm just better than everyone else. MJ's such a casual. All right, Nick.
Think is slander, by the way.
Okay. And
thinking is slander.
Open packs. All right, now we've got everyone's introductions out of the way. Everyone, let's talk about the cards that we've got this week. And the first one is a 3-cost, 1 range, 2 strength, 3 health. The ability, once per turn, you may look at 1 card in your opponent's hand, and that card being Blossom Scout. And the flavor on this beautiful card is, I need to get into there.
That's wild.
So she's a scout, and she's scouting out, so she needs to get into there. So, who would like to pick us up with this wonderful card?
Let's hop off. We'll start with 3 cost, not bad. Decent little cost. 1 range, not ideal. You want a bit of range normally to dig into things, poking behind. The 2-3 stat line, don't mind for a 3 cost. I think it's a decent stat line. It's not too puny, but it's not like extremely tanky. So it's like a nice average stat line. You get to the 5 stats for 3 cost. If you're looking at it, it's a decent conversion rate. And then the effect is extremely good, just getting intel on your opponent's hand in a game where we don't have many cards in the hand, so if this card can survive for a while, it's getting so much value. But the issue is with this, if your opponent shuffles, there's not a real way to tell which card you've looked at before. So if you keep picking the same card, or even if you look at the same card multiple times and you just see multiple of that card, it could either mean that they have multiple of it, or it could mean that like you just hit it twice and you'll actually never know that information unless they play one of it down. So it's a bit of mind games with that, but apart from that, this card's decent.
I would like to add on that as a 3-cost, it is one of the better 3-cost cards that I've actually played with and seen. It's 2 attack, 3 health. Generally, you only get that with 4-cost cards I've seen in the game. It is an odd cost and an odd health, but I think that Blossom Scout can pair very well, especially with what was that one? Fortune Teller? Right. You already see the top 3 of the hand. Once you'll be able to control the game better once you know what their next move is going to be, knowing their entire, I guess, lineup ready for the next few turns and the current turn.
MJ, what do you think?
So it's a very controlled play sort of card. It goes in very well with like the other Blossoms cards I've been seeing recently. A nice bit of change though, compared to a lot of them are about movement, and this one's about what they've got in their hand. So fitting in really well with the Blossom theme, whilst also giving you a bit of extra something else that you don't get with the rest of them.
How would you guys play this card?
I wouldn't.
Oh, that's a bit harsh, Nick. I think that this is honestly one of the...
Yeah, because as the best player in Dynasty TCG, my opinion is just so goated. So why wouldn't you play this card, Nick?
Well, if you asked me about 2 weeks ago, I would have played this card. But I just think there's so many things out right now that are so much more value for my money, or like for my cost and my resources, that I just don't want to put this in anymore. Like, it's just not worth it for me.
But why? You've just said, you haven't explained. You've made a.
Alright, it's a long day, Hingy. Alright, point, evidence, explain. Let's go. Okay. My point. Card's not amazing, it's not bad. So, my evidence is your effect is looking at one card. Like I said, the inconsistency issues, you don't know if you're hitting it. There's so many other things that I'd rather have. I actually can't think of any names right now, but literally the episode, pull up the episode of me and Cavish, every card we talked about was good. Pull up last week, we had some good cards. Like, there are so many things right now that are, like, clunking up my deck, and I have to keep it at that 50 minimum. Like, that 50. I know you can go 50 to 60, but 50 is the sweet spot for consistency.
Or maybe 60 is the sweet spot for consistency. You never know.
Hingy is literal math, brother. It's literal math.
I
don't agree with that.
Well, that's why you're a creator and I'm a player.
Yeah, well,
What were we saying?
I was gonna advocate for Blossom Scout, saying it's a kind of card that depends on how good you are at manipulating your opponent to begin with.
Oh, did Nick just get humbled by that comment?
No, humbled.
What I heard from
Humbled.
Nick was that you're not good enough, and that's why you won't play this card.
Well, no, he just said you have to be good at manipulating. Personally, I have
Yeah.
morals. I don't like manipulating people. So, what can I say?
Well, actually, that falls in line with Manir. He loves manipulating people, don't you, Manir? You love just bullying people in the game.
Talk to the fucking bear. Wait, this is Totoro, sorry.
It's not bad.
Whatever it is.
So why do you say that it's good for people that can manipulate?
It's one of those things where, what do you call it? Like, it has a high skill cap. If you're not good at keeping track of what your plans are or reading the future or whatever, then it will have no fucking use to you. Sorry, pardon me. I will have no use to you. But if you've been playing this game with the same sweaty deck, it can help change up knowing like what the meta of your opponent is, especially with our currently small community over at Geek Retreat at Saturdays. I could use this card to get to know my opponent's card decks better for future duels. At least I think so.
Let me explain something real quick, right?
Yeah.
Say this is my hand. Say this is my hand, right?
Here's Dynasty cards.
And you pick this card. Okay.
Swear
Reveal it, whatever.
Around, and it's not one of our cards.
So you put it back in, right? we say here's this one, right? Do you want to know all it takes for you to realize for you to lose this card? Because don't forget, all sleeves have to be the same color. Just a simple little hand shuffle, and then your whole card's effect. Sure, you know one of my cards, but which one is it? Next turn, you could pick the same card. You never know.
Why don't you show the card, Nick?
Hold on. Of course, I'd love to show the card.
He's just
Oh, no.
Go change the sleeves. The anticipation is killing me as that's spinning in circles.
Actually, I don't have sleeves, Hingy. I don't have cards. I'm broke. What do you want from me? I'm an unpaid worker.
I pay you in cards, Nick. I pay you in cards, Nick. Come on.
I haven't seen them, Hingy. I haven't seen any cards in years, Hingy.
I'm never going to pay Nick. Nick is a slave to me. Anyway, that is a completely different point. I don't know what came over.
Talk about manipulating.
Anyways, no, but like, you know, you've got 7 cards in your hand, bang, you already know one. That's 1 out of 7. But then you shuffle it up, right? You have a 1 in 7 chance of finding a completely new card.
Well, no, because they're going to play cards out their hand, hopefully.
Yeah, but then you play cards out your hand, then you know what cards were in the hand, and then you'll know the card.
Well, it's no use now they're on the field.
I think we found out that Nick cannot think ahead more than once.
I can think ahead plenty. I can think ahead plenty, don't worry. And that's why I win every single game. That's why I don't lose.
I want to see you play Manir. And that is when I'll say Manir, you can bully people in the game.
What do you mean bullying?
Manir might be the one that plays with your the anti-Nick deck and defeat
Anti-Nick deck's ass, bro. There's a reason no one plays it. There's a reason no one plays it. It's ass.
What's up?
You're going to play an anti-Nick deck, which is a deck made up of every card Nick hates. You're going to beat him, and then he has offered to get you 10 booster packs.
I will beat him with his own fucking deck.
My own deck, yeah, that's because it's good. You can't beat me with a shit deck like Hinchy.
I'm not good.
Oh wait, yeah, shit, no way.
I'm new to TCG. This is my first TCG, Nick. You should be able to beat me. Come down, Geek Retreat.
Bro, come down, Geek Retreat. I ain't going all that way to beat you. Flippin' heck.
Alright.
I'm not wasting my time.
Alright, I haven't heard from MJ for a while.
So, actually, having said that, Manir, MJ, what do you think on these two bickering over this card?
I mean, there are some good points being thrown out there. My favourite thing with this is when you've just got one card and they forget about that and they're like, I'm going to use the Effective Blossom Scout. And it's just the one card in your hand. And they have to look at it again and again. Because they're not paying attention. And they don't realise that, oh, I drew a card. That one's been played. The same one is still in my hand and I'm going to troll you with it.
So, your point is, I like to bully people that play this card.
Yeah. Both sides of the coin.
Exactly. Manir, so how do you feel about that? From what I hear, you're the only Blossom Scout supporter right now.
So simply put, the better manipulator you are, the better you'll be with this card. Because even if your opponent shuffles it through the fucking universe, you will know where they shuffled it because you know your opponent. And if you know your opponent, you know who to win. And if you know how to win, you know how to get their fucking social security number, and you can then impersonate them. I think I've lost the plot. Sorry.
Can I go back to bed? I want to go back to bed.
No, I'm sorry, Nick.
I think
Alright.
you're frying Nick's brain.
Mate, it's just waffle.
Nick, I think you finally met your match in this podcast.
I think my match was the flipping work shifts. I don't think it was this.
Alright.
For everyone that doesn't know, Nick currently works in a retail store, and he's working many hours.
Yippee! We love 6 till 9 shifts or 6 till 8s.
What a hard-working young man. Anyone contact us on our official email.
Oh,
And we'll get you
oh no.
making. Anyway.
Dynasty TCG dating.
We could do that. It's called the Dynasty Speed Date, but that's a whole nother series.
Let's never do that. Let's never do that one. I think I would cry. It would probably be all men.
That's alright. I'll take credit from you.
I'm gonna let those comments sink in and let you remember that I will be posting this on the internet.
I do not care. I do not care. I am not gay. I don't have anything against gays. I am not gay.
And that's what they all say in the beginning. Anyway, so
His eyes are wide with madness.
he's staring at you, Manir. Anyway, Dynasty booms. So for the Blossom Scout, how many booms are we booming this card? Let's
I
start
don't
with
want to
Manir.
boom this card.
Sorry, I'm new to this. What is booming?
Oh yeah. Wait, so clearly you haven't watched the
Have you not been
podcast,
watching
Minnie.
them?
Fake fan, call them out, fraud.
No, we need to reiterate in case this is someone's first podcast watching it.
Oh, of course, that's correct. So Dynasty booming is when we have a boom meter of 5 booms, 5 being the best card, or 1 being a card that Nick would play because his deck's terrible. So
Yeah,
on
true.
a scale of Nick's terrible deck to Hinchy's amazing deck, how many booms are we
God.
booming?
I'd rather not compare to any of your decks, but personally, despite my advocacy for Blossom Scout, I think I'll give it 2 booms.
Why?
I just wouldn't play it myself, to be honest.
I swear the fuck.
Listen, I can see the. Sorry, I muted myself. I can see the goodness in cards, but I'm not gonna always play them. Like Evil Minister, that thing's a piece of shit. I have some self-respect.
Okay, we're not talking about Evil Minister, right?
Yeah, I'll give it 2.
I'll
Okay,
clock it out.
Nick.
I was gonna give this card a 3, but now I feel like I can't. Hinchy, I wanna go home! Hinchy!
You are home. Nick, have a Pepsi.
Oh, you know what? Wait.
Have a Snickers.
You're not you when you're hungry, Nick. Just undo those sheets and you've got a whole McDonald's under there.
Wait, hold on.
What's he doing now? We're
Oh, what the
Why are
fuck?
we getting a new
Travel
POV?
vlog?
I'm going.
You know we're doing a podcast about the trading card game, guys. Oh, he's doing it in bed, isn't he? He's gonna do the podcast in bed. Oh. Okay, fine. So Nick, how many booms we giving this?
3.
3 booms. Why?
Card's average. It's okay. It's got a decent stat line. The effect's okay. It's just got too many flaws to put it any higher.
Okay. MJ, how many booms we giving this beautiful card?
Boom, 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 boom. I have
Oh,
this
boom.
in my deck.
Oh,
I do actually have this
okay.
card in my deck. I quite
Fantastic
enjoy playing it. Like, it's not as much range as its recruit cost equivalent. Is it archery recruit?
Archer recruit, yeah.
Archer recruit. So it doesn't have the range of archer recruit, but it's got the stats, it's got the ability, and it's just a nice little free cost just to pad out the deck and give you something to have some resources left over to do some other stuff with. And the trolling opportunities are
That
there
is
and
true.
fun.
But that's what makes the game so fun. Trolling. Not winning. Trolling everybody. Nick's face is like, you casual. Actually, Nick, don't speak. This is I'm gonna envision Nick. Oh my god, MJ, and that's why you lose every game, because you're focusing on having fun and not actually playing to win, which is what the game was designed to do. So that makes you just a worse player.
Yeah, MJ, what he said.
I mean, I'm almost on a 50% win rate, so
50%.
Suck on that.
Oh, suck on what? I beat you twice, MJ.
I beat you as well.
Okay, that's not 50.
If you guys are not careful, I'll beat all of you. Anyway, moving swiftly on to the next card.
Yes, please.
White beater, mate. Shush.
The
It's the goat.
the famed and most wonderful card, apparently, within the community. Let's give out a shout out to Mr. Ash for loving this card, which is a 3-cost, 1 range, 1 strength, 3 health. Build a bar with the ability, once per turn, increase the durability of any structure by 1. And the quote, I think I can build this. Who's going to start us off?
Top tier card right here. It's an
It'll easily
Filthy
easily
casual,
becomes meta.
casual scum.
But genuinely, I play one of these in every single deck I've ever built. I've always got some simple fortifications in because people don't realise how well you can build it. They leave it alone, and then you've got an unplayable lane for your opponent because I've got an 11 durability simple fortification in that lane that people forget about and let me build it up.
Yeah.
Right now there is only simple fortification for Build-A-Bar, but as I said, he will easily become meta once more structures get introduced, such as, like, I think you're thinking of like an army tent or something. I don't remember what it was. Who knows?
Apparently, I'm thinking of an army tank, guys. All right, let's make that card right now. Simple barracks. You can reduce the cost of a unit deployment by 1. Whoa, once per turn. Insane.
And to be honest, despite that sounding pretty lame, it still adds up some sort of health to soak up to that one lane, stopping you from receiving damage somewhat, and makes all your cards able to play, more actions per turn, etc., etc. But that's currently a, not out yet. But honestly,
we're not reviewing a card that I just designed in my brain.
honestly, here's another one. How about simple cannons? Make Build-A-Bar, boost that shit. Sorry, I'm just imagining future potential with Build-A-Bar, but at the moment, I'm not gonna play him. No, I'm sorry. I won't glaze him that hard.
Why won't you glaze Mr. Build-A-Bar?
I don't even play simple fortification. I don't need someone to die. He's a 1 and 3. Have something that you can do better.
Fortification is good, and MJ makes a good point, and I'm going to jump into this conversation. When I build a fortification, well, when I built fortifications back in the day, they would they would stop a lane because people wouldn't play into the lane of your fortification because it's just such a painful thing to just get over.
Yeah, it has that mental block in it because it's a brown, ugly-looking card, except it has 3 health only. You can one-shot it with a decent card. And that's really the good part about it. But, yeah, no, at the moment, I'm keeping Bar out of my deck. He's not building my deck. He's not building no shields. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay, well, Nick, what do you think of Mr. Build-A-Bar? Odds ass, Eula casuals. 3 cost is really bad for its effect. Its effect does just like it does something, but it doesn't do enough for 3 costs. Structures are ass. There's no point playing them right now. It's going to be really hard to make structures worth playing because there are so many cheap units with really good effects. You might as well just play a unit out at this point. Unless the structure has like a nuts effect, then there's just no real point. And 1 range with a 1/3 stat line is just ass.
Alright, thanks for just berating my card. Appreciate that.
Anytime.
Yep. Well, I don't know. Has anyone got any counterpoints to Nick there?
I mean, you play this combination simple fortification. That's instant 8 health they've got to get through because if you've played this behind it, this gets buffed up by 1. When you play this, you will buff up the fortification straight away by 1. So you have straight away made 8 health that the opponent has to get through to be able to play in that lane, really. Especially if this is in defense, because you ain't taking no damage then, if they do get through the wall first.
Counter argument, there are 4 other lanes, and you're already taken up that 1 lane with 2 things, a structure and a unit. The archers already go over these structures, which honestly reduce the value of them infinitely already to me. So, I don't really know. That lane's only going to do like maximum with Shen or 6 damage. So what? You still need to get a champion down there, and I think there's a whole ruling where you can't actually even swing over the wall without the range, right? Yeah, so I think it's a hard character. It needs buffs. I'm sorry, MJ. I'm sorry. He's
MJ,
not
if
it.
you'd like to explain to everyone What's your max health that you've got a structure up to?
I got a structure up to 11 or 12.
The heck?
So how are you boys getting over 11 health wall?
Archer.
4 lanes.
Yeah, but you have 3 different walls and 3 different bars.
I'm sorry if someone's letting them get 3 of them get to 11 health. You're ass.
Thank you, Nick. I think you put it best. Practicality is not there.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
but
that wasn't even the highest. I did have another simple fortification that got up to 5 durability at the same
How
time.
the fuck are you fighting?
Yeah. Are you just playing like
5-year-olds?
nobody?
This is against
Whoa.
Rayon.
Yeah. No, it makes sense, bro's ass. Makes
Fair
sense.
Fair point. I beat him with starter decks. He sucks. Alright.
I'll just beat him. Physically.
Alright, anything else
He's a
with
what?
this?
Huh?
What
Oh,
did you say? He's a what?
No, don't go down this rabbit hole. Not this one today, Hingina. No.
Okay. Anyway, so based on that, I think we need to get through the booming of this card. So how we booming this boy?
okay, well, I guess I'm going first. Currently 1.
What? 1?
Damn.
Not even a 2. 1.
Oh. I'm sorry, but
level?
Blossom Scout infinitely better than this.
But why is that?
Because Blossom Scout actually has 2 damage and already lets you see into the opponent's card instead of like taking up a lane already, not adding much value other than, I don't know, making the game turn into 4 lanes. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but he's building the wall. He's building the
Great.
Great of China.
I hope he gets to meet Trump then. I don't fucking know. Clearly he's not for me.
Do you know what? Wait until I make Champion Bar, the Master Builder. Yeah, then you
The
guys are
master
gonna suck.
what now?
The Master
think
Builder.
Not master what? Don't talk about master and then fucking suck it. Crazy.
Honestly, I think I would play him though if I don't know if I'm allowed to actually offer like any sort of reworks or anything, but in my opinion, I think it'd be cooler if he actually builds the shield in front of him, so you're not having to play the 3 cost of bar and the 3 cost of a shield. Instead, he's already got a shield to deployed, and that actually makes him a way more valuable. Because one, I think it shouldn't have to cost up to like 2 units in that lane to make anything quote unquote unpenetrable, especially when there's already a blooming archer and I can just damage through it if I need to. And if I'm already trying to challenge your fortifications, then I don't really need to be doing anything to you that lane. I can out damage you and kill you before you touch me. Sorry, the eyebrows were reflex.
Yeah. Eyes just lit up when you said that. Alright, so Munir, we've got a 1 boom from you. Nick, how many booms were given there?
0.5. You made that card too nice. It's ass. Card's absolute dog. Get out of my game.
Why? Why 0.5?
Horrible stat line. No range. Horrible effect. There you
Okay,
go.
he's a builder. How is he meant to have a range?
Alright, throw his hammer or some shit, bro.
Exactly. That's how I just thought that.
Like,
He's not,
just lob
he's
it.
not a Thor. He's not a Thor.
And then he's ass.
Team, bro.
Like,
It's alright.
he's ass, bro. Like, that's it.
Alright. Well, MJ, you are the final boomer. How are we booming Build a Bar?
Boom, 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 boom.
I think it's
Five
him.
Five boom,
I'm
booms. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Nick has died.
Boom. Nick's still goes under sheets.
no, you're not going under that
Oh,
shit.
Why did he come out looking more disheveled? What the heck?
MJ, why are we doing 5 big booms?
Well, like I said, I've built this into. I mean, I started off 3 of these in a deck, and then I do only play 1 of them in a deck now. I will always have 1 of these in a deck because I see the benefits to having some defense. Dare I? Yeah.
That is right. MJ, defense. That's not a thing we hear around here.
That's a mechanic in the game.
There's a
So
whole
awesome,
champion based on
no,
that
you-
mechanic.
But yeah, I'll always have 1, so it has to be up there for me.
Okay, brilliant. Well, having said that, let's move on to our next card, which is going to be the Snow
Smash.
Gauntlet.
Sorry, what?
What? Wait,
Wait, what?
what did I just hear? Minette, you're very unhinged for this podcast.
That was the first unhinged thing I've done.
If I put effort into editing these videos, I would say let's do an unhinged counter, and every single time you would say something, it would go ding. But I'm not, because I'm lazy on editing these videos, because anyway, 2 cost, 1 range, 2 strength, 2 health. Obviously, Snow Golem with the effect when this card is attacked, the unit that attacked this card cannot move their next turn, with the quotation, something resides in the mountains. So what are we thinking, boys?
Anyone want to go first?
Yeah, I'll start. Fuck it.
Alright, thank you.
It's not bad, but we have better 2-cost options for our fresh recruits. This card is searchable, which is nice for fresh recruits and technically cool up if you really want to stretch down that far. But if you are, then what are you doing with your life? The 1 range is not good, obviously. The 2/2's decent for 2 stats, for 2 cost. And freezing things in place is quite nice. It's a decent little side effect. I just think the 2 costs that are searchable, there's like a few better cards that I'd want right now. I cannot name names, but there's one that when it's deployed, you turn everything in a lane to defense, and then that card's just absolutely insane. And the fact that you can just search 2 of that fresh recruits is the most broken thing in the game.
No, you can't.
Why can't you?
Because that's Lion's Rider. Lion's Rider's, I think, 4 cost.
Yeah.
Is it not a 2?
No,
That's a
I
4.
swear it was a. What was
Why
that?
would I make such a busted card?
Bro, you made busted, bro. You made Blue Moon fucking Archer. What the fuck do you?
Yeah, and,
I don't
and
expect
is it meta right? It's not meta right now. Not everyone's.
The
playing
fuck
Blue
you
Moon.
on about?
He's not meta.
Oh, shut up, bro. Shut up.
I think you're kind of drunk on that opinion, Hinchy. He is very good, but yeah, no, I'm also just gonna say Nick is very wrong about Snow Golem here.
Alright, fucking hell. He's still not the best. He's okay.
That is
He's not
true.
amazing.
2 costs are not like an investment for me, but if I had to put anything, it would be the Snow Golem. And 2 damage and 2 health is massive for something that's 2 cost, and the passive can carry it very strong. It's kind of like a level down version of the Blossom's Archer, I believe. But I don't really care too much about range, and as the monster archetype, I think that's what that symbol means. It's one of the first few, and I think it deserves a special place in my heart. Also, it looks badass.
That is so cute and wholesome. We don't normally get that on the podcast, so congrats, Minnie. The first wholesome comment.
I will ruin it.
Acknowledging. Yeah, I know you will. That's what I'm trying to say at this moment. That's why I'm letting the audience see that we are a wholesome podcast every so often. Anyway, MJ, what do you think?
I mean, it is like the OG fresh recruit search card. Like, if you were here back when One and Shen were the decks, then this was what everyone was searching for with fresh recruits. There's a bit of new material to be able to search for, so you've got things like Firehound, Keen Recruit, but there's still plenty of people that are searching for snow golems with it. It makes people consider where they're playing their units, especially your opponent. They move their units about to not be hitting snow golem. Oh, a lot of people do. So it goes in well with the Blossoms idea of the Blossoms make your opponent move or make you move. The snow golem works with that, making your opponent want to move to not be getting caught up by snow golem's effect.
Yeah,
I can endorse that. Yeah, it happened last league game. I think it was our first game.
What happened, Manir? Tell us the story.
MJ summoned 2 snow golems, and I was trying to run away from him, but eventually I got caught.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually apart from them. Yeah, no, he called me out good. He stopped my movement. And movement's actually
why
pretty
would
big.
you run away from the snow golem when you can just kill it?
It's because he summoned them in defense as well. He knew that, like, I'm trying to do raw damage, and my aggressive playstyle really gets destroyed by thought out plays like this. And I think MJ is like one of the best people with snow golem, to be honest. But
He's too used to trolling.
yeah, pretty much. He doesn't.
That because I didn't play them to start.
Oh yeah, no. Your biggest play at the start was a different card, but we're focusing on snow golem here. Have anything, Nick?
Just ass. No, I'm joking. It's alright. It's not what. It's fair.
Are you saying you would choose Fire Hound or Keen Recruit instead?
I would choose Key Recruit. Yeah. Key Recruit's fucking nuts.
How is
We
he
covered that already. Key Recruit. That alright.
He would get
That's the one that
murdered in
can.
the first second.
Key Recruit's the one that can move behind something once per turn, right? Just
Yeah.
from. Yeah. So, imagine you can bounce anything around, right? You can bounce it around on the board, and after you've used that effect, you can still move it 1 tile, right? You can move it 1 space. So, I can bounce this card if I have something in lanes 2 and 4, any lane on the map, any lane possible. That card is so versatile that I can move it anywhere for any reason. I can use it to support things. If I move it behind something, and then with that thing diagonally down, and then the Keen Recruit diagonally up into the same lane, then I can block it. I can reinforce with it. I can unite attack with it. Keen Recruit is just so much more useful than this card. So yeah, I just think it's better. And Firehound, I'd love sometimes just to kamikaze into things that I need to get rid of. So, and there we go.
Anyone got any more points about the snow golem?
He's got
Fucking cool.
Whoa. It's like everyone spoke at the same time. One at a time, please. MJ?
I think this will come up a bit more again once a few more people are able to get their hands on it again, because I think at this point a few newer players probably don't have the option to get snow golem unless they manage to trade with someone that already has one. So I think when it becomes a bit more available again for people to actually get a hold of, this will be a card that gets played more again.
And then Nick, what was the point you were trying to make?
I was saying he had a lot of points on his body.
He does. It's called ice.
Cheers, pal. Actually, it's snow because he's a snow golem.
Yeah, I know. That's why
He's
it's
not-
white.
He's not an ice golem, is he, pal? He wouldn't have.
No, he's a snow golem with ice.
Nah, but there's like no snow. It's all ice. What the design for is just flipping that, Kenchi.
Okay, we're gonna
Let's
mute
go.
Nick real quick. Manir, let's get on to you.
Where's your QC?
Um,
QC?
Well, I first called him like really cool looking as one as a pun, and two that he is really cool looking. But I also just thought of the idea now that Nick has been complaining. It'd be really cool to have a Minecraft snow golem skin, wouldn't it? Just turn him into a fucking square snow golem from Minecraft with a pumpkin head. Sorry, maybe I'm a bit too young for this podcast.
Should I call up Mojang and Microsoft and be like, hey guys, can we borrow the IP?
All the contacts that Hinchy has.
Oh, but we are not going to end up being like another certain game that puts SpongeBob in their cards.
Oh, right.
He made his camera crash.
What do you mean the Bikini Bottom's not going to be an environment card?
You're never going to touch the Bikini Bottom, Nick. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah, just touching all his coloring.
Okay.
Anyway,
Back to the cards, yeah.
back to the cards. Based on that then, guys, how many booms we're giving? I want to do a reverse order. I want MJ to start.
Boom, 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 boom. I also have this in my deck. A Snow Golem is in my deck. It will most likely stay in my deck. And that's life.
Okay. Nick.
3 booms. It's average. What can I say?
You could say more like, well, I actually believe that there are some really good use cases for the Snow Golem. For example, if
But,
I
like,
were to play more
I'd say-
defensively, then I can use
Ugh.
this card.
Oh, filthy casual.
What did you just call me?
Wait, what?
Filthy casual.
Oh,
What did you think I said?
it's something really bad.
Oh, I'll let the audience decide that.
Oh no, I did say filthy casual.
Okay, well, says the one sleeping in their McDonald's bed.
Shut up, man.
How many chicken nuggets you got under those sheets?
Oh, they're not under the sheets anymore. I got about 12.
Okay, Manir, how many booms are we giving this card?
I'm thinking like since points are allowed, I'm thinking like 3.7 really.
No, don't do that. You're doing a Shaban point system. I don't like it. It can be.
Well, maybe make a booms out of 10 then. Alright, okay. Fine. I'll lean it towards 4, but mostly towards how the person uses it. As I said before, it's great to be able to manipulate your opponent's board as much as possible. And if you already have a manipulation deck, Snow Golem is awesome. And I forgot what else I was going to mention, so yeah.
How can you forget your point on such an important moment? Oh no, it's gone.
Back. I can't even escape the camera properly, bro. I am massive. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Why are you roasting yourself? Okay, well, I think that's it for this week. It's kind of a slightly shorter one because guess what? We're running out of cards that are interesting enough to talk about. Because I know if I put some cards like Intimidate, everyone's going to be like, yeah, it's a good card. And no one's going to make any other comments aside from, it's a good card, I play it, you need to run 3 of it in your deck or else you're a casual. See? Perfect Nick answer there. But I just want to say a big thank you to Patreon subscribers just like MJ and everyone else. But aside from that, join us next week when I don't know where I will be choosing my cards from. There'll be a random assortment. There is no set schedule. It's whatever I feel on the day. And I'm going to let these guys do an intro for you. Beautiful people.
Out.
Alright, so here's the intro for the next episode then. Welcome to episode 9. Because fun fact, this is episode 8, not 7.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry. I just noticed that. I went onto the YouTube and I'm like, it's been bothering me. I don't know if you can tell.
Like, for the people online, this is still part of the outro, but I just do it on the spot. Everything's spontaneous.
I actually hate that as well, to be honest. The amount of times I just get a camera pointed at me, I'm like, oh. So, young bear.
Cut.